What's up guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of project E92. I'm back at Pinnacle Motorworks today and we are going to be tearing down this block, taking a look at the damage, seeing what was done and what's going into the car. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys the new motor that'll be going back into the E92. So sit back, enjoy the video. If you have any questions or comments, just write them down below. So right here you'll see the flywheel moving. I have a 22mm on the crank bolt and I'm spinning it using the camera to see where the torque converter bolts are so that I can remove them without having to go in there and turn it, check, see if I'm in the right spot. So it was actually pretty helpful. Alright guys, I got the helix and the high pressure fuel pump pulled off, starter is off, transmission is off. I'm gonna take the turbos off now. I just need to get the engine hoist so I can lift it up off the subframe, so I can remove the subframe and get the lower mount off so I can get to the lines and all the shit I need to down there. So that's what we're doing next. Alright, we got a fucking big mess of parts here. Turbos are out. Turbos look nice and clean. No oil leaks. Got the oil pump out. Cams and cam ledgers are out. We got the vacuum pump out. We dropped the oil pan. And yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm going to put her down, pull the head off, and get the crank out. The crank is salvageable, but the block is garbage. So that's where we're at now. Alright, motor's fully torn down. I've got cams, cam ledges, sprockets,
oil pickup tube. That's all reusable. It looks like the head's alright. Got the head off here. Injectors are index 10s, but they're still good. So the head does need some machining work on the bottom where the top of the piston smacked the head, but that's alright. It can be cleaned up. Turbos, like I said before, are in good shape. I've got a box of parts here like timing, chain, sprocket, all that shit. The crank is actually not reusable. It was damaged pretty bad, so I tossed the block and the crank. I do have this motor sitting here. I just gotta get a few gaskets for it, but it should be good to roll with it. It's got JE pistons. It's a low compression 9.5:1, so I don't know how that's gonna do with the MMP 1Ks, but maybe we'll turn up the boost to see how much boost we can get out of it. But I'm gonna start getting this thing together and we can rock and roll. Alright, so we're doing a quick cleaning of this engine bay. I got it all sprayed down with some purple power degreaser. The hood. Get rid of all this grime we got here. I took the ECU out so no water gets there. Gonna clean it up, might as well since we got the motor and everything out of here. It'd be dumb not to do it. Done for today. We're all cleaned up. Next up, we're going to be putting together this motor. Got the subframe all nice and clean. Downpipes, struts. Engine bay is looking good. So that's it for day 2.